Drake! That's what we're praying for anyway. That sucker's big. Boom! There he is. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting.
All right, guys, well, welcome back to the channel today. It's been a while since I put out a video. I actually have a turkey video that I need to be editing and getting that out so you can watch it as well. But today's video is a special video. It's the first video of many to come that will document my recurve bow build. As many of you know, if you followed the channel over the last couple of years, I set out on a journey trying to kill a deer with a recurve bow. And last year, I was finally able to make that happen on a 143-inch 8-point in Kansas. And so now this year, I'm on to a new challenge. I still want to hunt with a recurve, and I still want to use traditional gear. I want to go old school, but I want to make my own bow and see if I can't kill a deer with it. So today, I'm actually starting to lay the bow out. I've got a piece of red oak right here. And I've got a piece of bamboo that I'm going to use for my backing. And so I've got the bow laid out. I've got it all done. I just need to get it cut out so that I can glue it up. So just to give you an idea of what we have here, we've got a piece of red oak that nothing special. I got it from Lowe's. And the one thing I will say about picking out a piece of wood is that you want to try to find a piece of wood where the grains actually go all the way down the piece of wood, that they don't shoot out the side. And you want to have that on the edges and on the flat spots here. So we've got a piece of wood that we feel like is pretty good. We've got this piece of bamboo. And when I ordered it, it was curved up real good, and I had to kind of plane it down. It's a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch now, and we're going to use that for our backing. We've got an 8-inch... We've got an 8-inch handle section that we're going to use. We've got a piece of purple heart that we're going to use for that, and then also another piece of red oak. The purple heart is just to add some color to the handle. We'll use that for our tip overlays as well. But man, I'm excited about getting this done. We've got it laid out, already sectioned it out, so we're going to get on the bandsaw and get it cut out. All right, well, we got the piece of red oak formed out. You can tell we've got 3/4. Well, let me just give you a rundown of the measurements that we have for this piece of redwood. It's a 66-inch long bow. So you come to the center, which is 33 inches. You allow for an 8-inch handle, and then you'll go about halfway down from center. And right at that point, you mark that, and then you start tapering it down to where the end is about 3/4 of an inch. Now, this is not the final product, obviously. Once we get the bamboo and everything cut out and glued together, we're going to have to do a lot of rasping, a lot of sanding to get it down to its final shape. But this is just the beginning shape. So if you're cutting it out and you get a little crooked or a little off on your bandsaw or whatever, don't worry too much about that. You'll be able to sand all of that out, as long as it's not too bad. But we've got this cut out. Now we're going to get our bamboo marked out and cut it out, and then we'll be ready for the glue up. So All right, guys, one of the other things we have to do before we finish cutting everything out is we have to make what they call a power lamb. And basically, that's going to be about a 10 to 12 inch piece of wood. In this case, it's going to just be a piece of the redwood that I had left over. And you're gonna narrow it all the way from the point to about 1/4 of an inch. And then you're going to narrow it back down. And basically what that's going to do is it's going to go in between the bamboo and the other piece of redwood. And it's just going to strengthen the handle section to make sure that it doesn't break right there. You don't have to have this, but it's just a little bit of positive reinforcement. So anyway, we're going to get this marked out and get it cut up, and then we'll be ready to kind of glue everything up. So let's do it. All right, guys, well, here is the power lamb. This was the last thing we had to cut out, and so we are now officially ready for the glue up, and so we'll make that video number 2. So I appreciate you watching this particular video. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and shoot us a comment down below if you've ever made a recurve before. Maybe give us some pointers. This is the very first one. We're just hoping and praying that we can get the right poundage, get it tillered right, and shoot a deer with it this coming up fall. So have a good one. We'll see you next time.